From 1840 to 1869, over 500,000 pioneers, including an estimated 40,000 children, headed west in search of the paradise known as Oregon. Whole families left everything behind to take this journey. The trip took 4 to 6 months at a rate of 3 miles per hour in a wagon built of wood that held all their earthly belongings. The journey they embarked upon was a trail 2,000 miles in length that ran from Kansas City, Missouri to Portland, Oregon, through rugged country where food, water, and shelter were scarce, and dangers lurked at every turn in the form of storms, flood, wild animals, and American Indians. We decided to explore a short section of the Oregon Trail from Chimney Rock in Nebraska to Guernsey in Wyoming. Let's start at Chimney Rock. Chimney Rock is located 23 miles east of Scotts Bluff, just outside Bayard, Nebraska, and is the first landmark the pioneers would see in this area. Today it stands 470 feet tall, but has lost about 30 feet in height in the past 150 years. Wind and water erosion combined with soft rock have taken their toll. We wanted to see the museum, but found out that in the past year they started charging a fee. We couldn't even use the restrooms without paying for admission. Chimney Rock is not a part of the National Park Service, so my America the Beautiful pass wasn't accepted there. While in the parking lot, someone told us of a little dirt road that would take us to a spot where we could get some good pictures of Chimney Rock and visit a cemetery of pioneers who had died on their way to Oregon. Here's a picture of the sign leading to the cemetery, but out of respect for those who died, we won't show the actual cemetery. Scotts Bluff is located near Gering, Nebraska, and they didn't charge us to enter. There's a beautiful museum, trails, scenic views, and a beautifully maintained road with tunnels that takes you to the top of the bluff. Here's a time lapse of our drive up the road that leads to the top of the bluff. Built in the 1930s, the Summit Road is the oldest concrete road in the state of Nebraska. This 1.6-mile drive features scenic views and the only 3 vehicular tunnels in the state. It's narrow with sharp curves. The American Indians named it Me'apate, which means hill that is hard to go around. The bluff towers 800 feet over the surrounding landscape. From the top, it seems like you can see forever, which was great for pioneers trying to find their way across the wide open prairies. To reach Scotts Bluff meant that you had traveled 1/3 of the way on the Oregon Trail. It also meant that Fort Mitchell, Pony Express station, was close by, as well as Fort Laramie, which is not much further down the trail. The road heading back up through there, that's part of the old Oregon Trail. And then where that little green clump of trees is near the bend in the river, that's where a fort called Fort Mitchell used to be. And then on around we go. Beautiful, beautiful panorama up here. And I'm going to walk over to this side where Nancy is. Shoot a little video over on this side also. Scotts Bluff, like Chimney Rock, is slowly eroding away. In 1933, a survey post was driven into the rock. Today, 88 years later, that same post sticks out over a foot above the rock. Here are some still shots of our visit to Scotts Bluff. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up are always appreciated. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.